Again, another vlog in the car due to lack of time at the moment. I still want to get my vlogs out, as I said before. This week I was hoping I'm going to get to my initial target I set in September of 14 stone. Wasn't to be this week, unfortunately. Even though I only needed 1.5 pounds, my body was going and my body was not having any of it. Been to the gym, same as usual. Been eating the same, if anything, probably this week a bit less than I normally eat. Probably thinking I'm gonna, push myself over to get to this 1.5 pounds. It just didn't work. I only lost ½ pound this week. It's still a loss. I'm still happy. A loss is a loss at the end of the day, but I had it in my head again where, hey, I'm going to lose 1.5 pounds. I'm going to get to my initial target of 14 stone, and I'm going to be all happy. Now, we all know by now, when you come down, you can come down with a big bump when you have an expectation and you don't reach it. But as I said, I've lost ½ pound this week. I'm still looking at it as a positive. It's still a loss. I've got £1 pound to go to get to my initial target of 14 stone. And what it has done, what it makes me realise, is how hard it is to actually lose 1.5 pounds. Throughout my journey, I've lost £2, £4, £0.5 pound. A week where you lose 1.5 pounds, you think, yeah, it's 1.5 pounds, no biggie. It is. It's a lot of weight still. Now my body's getting more toned. There's less fat to probably lose. You may look at me and think, yeah, you've still got a fair bit in certain places, but a lot of my body at the moment is just toning. I was at the gym Sunday. I actually did a little bit of the weights, which I think may have contributed to not helping me lose, because obviously muscle mass is heavier than fat. Not saying that I'm building muscle, but any workout you do where you can get your muscles working, surely you've got to be adding to it. So this week I'm concentrating on having my normal diet. I don't think I'm going to do what I did this week and have a little bit less. I'm going to stick with all my weeks. Served me well for the past 27 weeks, eating, as Slim and Will say, eating fairly big portions and keeping myself going. A few people at group said maybe it's water retention. I don't know if you're the same on weigh-in day, but on weigh-in day a lot of people tend to think because they're getting weighed that they're not going to eat as much during the day. They may have smaller portions, trying to kid yourself that you're going to be all right, whereas in actual fact it probably doesn't matter. As long as you're not going out for a massive meal, your body's going to burn the same calories, if you're using the same energy on that day. But can't be too upset about it, can we? Look at me, I've changed dramatically from my first vlog. I did have a wonderful picture which I spent about half an hour the other morning preparing, from a picture I put on an Instagram of me at the weekend to one, I think one of my first ones where you see my gut and everything, and it did have on there 17.3.5 pound, 17 stone 3.5 pounds to 14 stone in black X amount of weeks, and the picture, obviously I can't put it up, so you'll have to wait till next week to maybe see the picture of me, because it will be this week. £0.5 pound this week, £1 pound to go. I don't know what I'm going to do after that, if I am going to change my target, if I'm going to set it higher. Last week I was saying I might change it to about 13.5 stone, which would be another few pounds, but I don't know. This week has made me realise how hard it is, or how hard it can be to lose weight, so I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I want to be a healthy weight, I want to be a good size. Everyone looks at me now and they go, you look fairly fit, you look buff, you're looking good, which is nice. That's comments that no one's going to knock. The biggest surprise is when people see my before and after picture who haven't seen me for a while and go, you know what, never thought you were that big. It's amazing what clothes can hide. and how well a certain body can, hide the weight. But we're still going strong. Say 1 pound to go, as I keep saying, repeating myself a lot today. Bring it on, is what I say. I've had lots of support again on Twitter, Instagram. You guys are amazing. News on the YouTube channel is I've been asked to become part of a partnership. Now, I'm not too sure whether I am going to do it, looking into the good things and bad things of partnerships. Get me more exposure. Do I want more exposure when I'm doing this vlog just for my own reference? My own recordings? I'm not too sure. I'm not in this, as I said, to make loads of money on YouTube or, make myself famous. I'm doing it to show other guys how it can be done. Because, let's face it, a lot of people look at Slimming World and they think it's mainly women. You're right, it is. It's mainly women. I sit in a group on Monday nights. I think last night there's probably 3 men in there. And, I don't know, there could be up to 30 women. If you're the sort of person that's a bit shy, it can be daunting. It can be one of them things where people get a bit scared maybe and they don't want to enter it. I've got a work colleague in London, John. He's been seeing me lose weight. He's a big guy. He's always been a big guy. He's been the first to admit it. But I think he's seen how much weight I've lost and that I'm still eating decent food, proper food, good food. And he's now thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. But he won't go to group. So, as we've all had new Slimming World books, I've given my old Slimming World book to John. And I'm being like a mentor, really. I'm on the other end of a phone line for him. Advice, ask any questions, he gets it. And in 1 week of doing Slimming World, via my information, he's managed to lose 7 pounds. Now, for a guy that loves his food, not just the amount of it, but the texture, the taste, everything, when I speak to him on the phone, he gets me excited about food because he's talking about Slimming World food and doing it in certain ways where you think, oh, bloody hell, I've not tried that. So it's good to get another outsider looking at the food and looking what to do and how to make it even more tasty than it is already. So what can you do? Win-win situation. But well done, John. Proud of you, mate. 7 pounds lost. Excellent. So a quick update on Claire before I go, actually, because I've not spoke about her for a couple of weeks. She's giving it a miss at the moment, as we've said. Where she works is in the gym near enough every day, so she's seen that as her weight loss. Why pay £5 a week when you can go to the gym with work for free and lose the weight that way? So I will get her in front of the camera again one day. There's also my other friends that I've had on, spoke to or spoke about before on here. I will hopefully get them all on here so that you can see transformations of everyone. But it's good, Slimming World changes your life, to be honest. It does, because as we spoke about it before, you change your portions, you change your eating, but it also changes what people around you are eating. It's amazing how many people at work actually, unconsciously maybe, if that's the right word, think, you know what, he's doing it. He's looking good, he's losing the weight. I'm going to not do the same, but on a day-to-day basis, eat healthier. It gets other people thinking, can they do something? So I suppose if you've got one person who does Slimming World, even if it's myself and you watch me, that seems to be enough inspiration for other people to go and do it. Time's going to be changing soon. It's getting lighter later. The sun's going to be coming out. We all want a nice body for the summer. We want to be great. You women want to be in your bikinis. I want to be in a pair of nice shorts. What can you do? Lose the weight. We can all do it. Times might be hard, but that's why you go to group or you watch these vlogs, because you want to boot up the backside and you want to change your life. You want you want a better life. You want a healthier life, healthier lifestyle. Why not? It's not too much to ask, is it? I'm rambling. as usual, this video's now gone on way too long, 10 minutes. You're probably all not even going to watch it, and if you're still at the end of this and you're still listening to me ramble, well done. Good luck. Everyone seems to do competitions. I always said I'm not going to do anything like that, but I might do. I might actually give my Slimming World apron away. What I may do for that is, I don't know, I might do like and subscribes, or I might actually just ask a question, and people who get it right go into a draw, and or I'll give you my apron. Or I might actually do a slimming vlog apron, get one printed up and do that, because that's a bit different. Just to say thank you for watching me, for following me on my long journey, listening to my rambles, and generally being nice people. As usual, thanks again for watching my vlog. I'm now at work. Next week we'll be there, smile on the face, getting it sorted. Yeah, we will. Big news at the end of this month actually. I'm going mountain climbing up the top of Snowdonia, so that'll be a Body Magic video going up. Watch next week to listen out for more for that. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.